Selenium live project part 4. Okay, Selenium class 38, Selenium live project part 4. We already discussed 11 topics in this chapter, theoretical. Out of these 11 topics, 7 only theory, remaining 4 practical. For example, test scenarios for smoke test scenarios for admin as well as user interfaces. Next, comprehensive test cases for admin as well as user interfaces. I will complete one module, admin interface, writing manual steps, writing Selenium WebDriver steps, and executing. And you can write remaining 3 modules. Okay. Anyhow, it takes, I think, 1 or 2 months for completing the writing and executing test cases. Okay, definitely you can get experience. And one more thing, some scenarios are generic scenarios. You can find these scenarios in any web application. Okay, first 11 topics. Okay, Avita. Okay, Avinta. First 11 topics, first 7 topics, theory. Next 8th topic. Tell me, Ravindra, heading. I think we selected 7 or 8 test scenarios for smoke testing from admin interface now. Just
Yes,
list
sir.
out. We already selected smoke test scenarios. Smoke test scenarios for just a minute. GCR shop admin interface. See, understanding point of view, I'm writing that URL also, just a minute. Suppose GCR IT .com build 3, just a minute. Build 3, this is folder, next subfolder admin. This is admin interface. Okay. Usually, one more real-time point, we test our web applications in intranet environment. Sometimes, while live testing, we test internet application also. Suppose application in production, that time we need to test some scenarios. But usually, if it is internet application or intranet application, we test in intranet environment. Observe, Ravindra. Our technical support people deploy the application in our company server and they provide the path to us. By navigating that path, we can launch the application and execute and send reports, defect logs to our development team. That's one depends on our defect management system we follow. After that, they release new build and send path. Okay, but sometimes we may test in live environment, internet also. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
See, in real time, for web applications also, most of the time you cannot find www. Why? We test in intranet environment. After completing the testing, our system admin people deploy in internet environment with the coordination of customers. Sometimes we may test that production application with live data. Usually we use dummy data for testing. Observe, Supriya. Usually we use or generally we use dummy data for software testing, but sometimes we need to use live data for production application. That is sometimes. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Now, I think Sushma, we already identified, I think, 10 test scenarios, but we removed two. What are the 8? First one,
Smoke test scenario. Verify launch application. First one.
and one more thing, we wrote test steps for first two scenarios. Remaining 6 we need to complete, and then write Selenium WebDriver steps. First manual, okay. Verify, launch.
Launch application.
Yes, launch application. Verify launch application
For admin.
using
Valid
valid
URL.
URL. Verify launch application. Here, GCR, see clarity. GCR shop web portal means business gateway. Admin
Login
interface.
interface.
Okay. Next, second one.
And verify admin login.
Good. Verify admin.
Admin login with valid.
Admin login, and I'm maintaining clarity, but you can write simple scenarios also, but meaning same. Verify admin login in GCR shop web portal admin interface using
with valid input.
Or you can say no problem. Words different only. With valid inputs. Otherwise, you can say with valid user ID and password, no issue. This is general term. Next, first two we completed. Observe, Ravindra. First two we completed writing manual steps, na?
Yes, sir.
Next, come, Sushma. Third one.
Verify required elements in admin interface.
Yes, here important elements we take. Anyhow, it is smoke test case. Try to reduce the burden, and time also important. Okay, but we need to cover all aspects of the application. Verify
required elements.
Okay. Important, or you can say required elements
in admin interface index page.
Availability same in GCR. Okay, in GCR shop admin interface
index page.
Good. Index page. Here one small condition after
login.
Okay, it's not mandatory. Next, fourth one.
Verify add manufacturer.
Good. Verify add. Just a minute. Verify add manufacturer. Verify add manufacturer. Same in GCR shop admin interface where index page. Okay. Next.
And verify add category.
Good. After that, first manufacturer. Next category. And one more thing. Just a minute. One more thing, observe. Supriya, it is sample application, sample
Yes.
project, but not implemented full-fledged. Actually, not only admin, manufacturer registration also there in this type of portals, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But here no manufacturer registered. We are just adding admin user, but it's not full-fledged, but maximum important functionalities covered. Okay. Add category. What is category? TEGO. Okay. Category. Next. Continue.
Add product.
Add product after category. This is the sequence. Add product. Next.
Add currency.
Good. Just a minute. Just a minute. Verify. Add currency.
Currency.
Add currency. Next,
And
last one. Some different.
track. Verify
Verify.
track report.
Good.
Track report.
Yes. Track report. That functionality is here. So many reports, user-wise reports, product-wise reports, product viewed reports, purchased reports, etc. But you check one, that one report in comprehensive testing. We will check all reports. Okay, not all reports, all types of reports. Okay. Next, verify track report. Here I am not mentioning user report or product report. Okay. Actually, these are the important or maximum test scenarios for smoke testing in for admin interface. With these scenarios, we can cover maximum or all aspects of the application. See, first two we wrote already. We wrote already. Just a minute. That notes also there. First two we wrote already. Just a minute. These are the first two. From third onwards, we will continue. Just a minute. Supriya. Okay, Sushma, go back. Next, we will call you. Suppose this is one example, understanding point of view. Next, this is one, no one, two. Next, is the problem. One, it is test the case. With the problem, this is one, okay. Admin login. Test admin login with valid. This is second only, na. It is not copying all the things. Just a minute. Okay, I forgot to copy all the things. Observe Ravindra. See, first scenario, we wrote manual steps. Then it is easy to write Selenium WebDriver test steps. Verify. Still verify. Not this one.
Sir, that one is second one, no, sir?
Yes. Yes.
The verify launch application is the first one.
Good, good. Okay. Observe, Supriya also. 1. Verify launch application. We wrote steps including verification point. 2. Verify admin login with valid inputs. Come to third one. Continue. Ravindra. Continue, Ravindra. See, if you write proper steps, means if you plan proper steps, then half of the work done. If you don't
Yes, sir.
write proper steps, automation time means writing Selenium WebDriver steps also very difficult. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
See, this is third one. This is third one, the scenario. Now, what are the points? Okay. Test steps. Test steps. We already discussed, Ravindra. After writing the test steps, manual test steps or automated scenarios, then we will identify reusable components in order to reduce the code and time. Then
Yes, sir.
then we will find, observe Amit also, then we will find data driven scenarios, etc. Suppose in our test cases scenarios, for example, login functionality required for data driven testing. But observe Shan, Ravindra, carefully for this one, which one? Smoke testing, data driven testing not required. For comprehensive testing, we use data driven testing for required scenarios. But for smoke testing, we identify reusable components, but no data driven tests. Why? Say, suppose admin login is functioning properly with valid inputs. Then you can forward, you can check or verify, add manufacturer, add product, add category, track report, etc. Suppose admin login functionality is successful for invalid inputs also. That is also defect, but leave it. It is working for valid inputs, then I can continue. Invalid inputs, I will check in comprehensive testing. Suppose valid inputs not working, that time I cannot forward. Suppose login not functioning for valid inputs, I cannot forward. I cannot test remaining scenarios. Just I will reject the build, then raise the problem. Suppose that cancel log off not functioning, leave it. Later we will check. Log off is the last one. Suppose login for invalid inputs also working, leave it. Later we will check. It is not correct. It is defect only, but leave it. Why? Login is working for valid inputs. First you continue. Then in comprehensive testing time, we will check it. That definitely it is defect only. Okay, now Ravindra, any confusion?
No, sir, I'm clear.
Okay, cool. Now, contribute Ravindra, test steps for this one. And one more thing, what we discussed after this, Ahalya, observe, after this we will identify reusable components. Then first we will write reusable components, then build test cases. While building test cases, we use reusable components. If you find more reusable components, that depends on application. If you find more reusable components, then definitely you can reduce the code size, project code size, as well as time also. This concept is called code optimization, finding more reusable components and reducing the code size as well as time is called code optimization. Okay, code optimization general, it has several methods, but this is also one of the method. Okay, na Supriya, are you following code optimization in our scenario?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How we optimizing the code in this scenario? By identifying the reusable
Reusable
components,
concepts.
not concepts, components. Say user
Yes, sir.
defined methods in Java, for example, UFT VB script, user defined functions. VB script is not object oriented programming as well as structured programming like C. That is object based programming, different kind. Some object oriented concepts also there in that one. Which one? VB script object models also there, but no polymorphism, etc. concepts in VB script. Okay, suppose if we are using C language for test automation, C language, yes, some people using C language only for test automation. Observe Ravindra, now we are using tool based test automation now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Using either QTP or UFT, formerly QTP or Selenium. This is tool based, but every tool supports any one or more programming and scripting languages. You can choose any one and continue. But one more automation is there. That is old one, but powerful one without tool also you can automate. That is programming based test automation or script based test automation. Observe Ravindra, in olden days, I think 15 to 20 years back, some people automated some web applications or the other applications using C programming language. Using Perl script also, you can automate your application without any tool. Only Perl. Perl is scripting language, but it has so many built-in or predefined functions. Test simple, test complete. Observe Ravindra, general point, important point, interview point of view also useful. Observe,
Okay.
using Perl language only you can automate without any tool. Observe Ravindra, suppose if you use Perl in Selenium, you can write code in Perl, but what will happen? You can insert verification points using Perl. You can follow Perl syntax, but Selenium only recognizes objects. Getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Suppose in UFT, formerly QTP, we use VB script for programming. You can insert verification points using VB script, for example, conditional statements, loop statements, etc. And you can use VB script functions, etc. You can use VB script object models in order to communicate with files and databases. But who recognizes objects? VB script doesn't recognize objects.
The tool will
UFT,
recognize.
formerly QTP only recognizes objects, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, test object model, TOM, Tom is there, test object model. That methodology of UFT tool. Using test objective model, UFT or formerly QTP can recognize the objects, but only for enhancing test with VB script. But observe, Ravindra, final conclusion. Suppose if we use rare situations, old one, but nowadays also some companies following, but difficult. Okay, but no expense. Okay, Selenium also not expense, but if you use pure programming, then no limitations, no restrictions. Observe Ravindra using Perl script. I know Perl script also, but okay, that is different matter. Using Perl script, we can conduct functional test automation as well as performance test automation also. No need of load runner, JMeter, etc. Example. Suppose if it is UFT, you can conduct functional test automation also. If you want performance test automation, you can go for load runner or some other tool. Getting this point, Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
And one more thing, using Perl, some predefined modules are there, test simple, test complete. Perl only recognizes objects for that predefined components are there. Next, Perl only for inserting verification points, writing the code structure and exception handling, etc. And in olden days, 15 years back, 20 years back, and now also some people using C programming language for automation. In this scenario, C only recognizes for that some predefined components in the internet available. There is a different case. C only can recognizes our application objects or elements, and using C only we can conduct test operations, verification points, exception handling, etc. Okay, observe basic, observe Supriya, general point, interview point, future point also.
Yes, sir.
Say we have two types of test automation, basically manual testing, single. Okay, but we have
Yes,
two types of test automation. Observe Supriya, Sushma. One is first one, programming based test automation. Example, using C language or Java language, automating our software application without any tool. Another is tool based. First one is programming language based test automation. Second one is tool based test automation, using any tool. For a tool reduces our work. Suppose UFT or Selenium or Silk test or Silk test or test complete or test partner, etc. And one more thing here, Ravindra, if you use any one functional tool also, you can reduce some work only, but programming required. Here also every tool supports programming now, except Selenium ID, that is a simple tool, prototype tool, leave it. But you take UFT, Silk test, RFT, Selenium, they support programming now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Come to mainstream. Test steps. Are you following, Sushma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Test steps. Here reusable component is there. From the beginning required, I already provided explanation, Ravindra. Just recollect.
Yes, sir. We can use
In test
that.
automation, we prefer end-to-end scenarios for every test case. No dependency.
Right, sir.
Suppose we created one test batch with 10 test cases, fifth case failed while middle of the execution. Here, no human user interaction. No human user interaction required for test batch execution in test automation. If it is manual testing, user interaction or tester interaction is required for every test case execution. Suppose if any test case fails while manual testing, user can supply the input for next case manually, but here no such type. So we prefer end-to-end scenarios. And one more thing also I told, no problem, tool can execute quickly. If you are executing steps manually, then time taking tedious process, but tool can execute quickly. From scratch, tell me, Ravindra, next test case, Supriya will guide. From scratch, verify
So we can
important
use
required.
that launch.
Observe this one. This entire thing required, you can reduce the
Yes, sir.
implementation. Entire thing required. In and one more thing, Ravindra, we are writing steps for automation, not for manual testing. Manual testing, you can write test cases directly in Excel or Bugzilla or Jira or ALM like tool. If you are company using that format, you can write test cases directly. Test case name, test case ID, TC underscore admin underscore 001, test case name, test steps, otherwise some other name. The test case template may vary from one company to another and one tool to another. Steps to be executed, pre-condition, post-condition, expected result, actual result, next uh, test result or status, next last field comments. If required, you can write comments. Okay, but here, observe Amita also. Here we are writing these steps for test automation. So by considering the Selenium, okay Amita, by considering Selenium, we are writing. Okay, now you try to understand that one. Just a minute. First, I'm going to copy these one. These are common steps. Common steps. First, by considering this one, test scenario one. Oh, first I wrote Selenium orientation. Second, I wrote general. Okay. Anyhow, I will provide that one. I follow general for some time, Ravindra. Suppose first I wrote that one, then I forgot for second case. Okay, I will check and send those. Suppose observe Ravindra. Just a minute, Ravindra. For instantiate browser, this is okay. General steps. Later I will change it. I think these will be useful for both manual testing. But for manual testing, you don't need to write this one, Ravindra. By taking that test scenarios, take your company template XLR, your Bugzilla, Jira, you can write directly. It is
Yes, sir.
Selenium, na, that's why we are writing. Okay. Otherwise, leave this one. This is not correct manner. Verify, you take this one. 3 steps, na, remaining steps I will write. Observe. Now good. Instantiate browser. Next, create browser instance or object, navigate to so and so. Next, fourth one, enter
User valid
valid
username.
username. Enter, just a minute. You can write some more clear, but enough. Say for enter valid username, first we need to verify that element locator value. That is implementation. Observe, Amita, that is implementation. Now we are just planning. While implementation, we will verify elements and write. That is burden of Selenium. Okay. Verify. Continue, Ravindra. Fifth one.
Enter password, sir.
Good. Enter password.
Valid password.
Okay. Yes, that is important. Okay.
Yeah.
Valid password. Next, fifth one.
Click on
Enter,
login.
or click login. Button or link something, but login. Okay, in our scenario, enter login button. It will complete login process. Just assume login over. Assume. Already we tested login. Again, you no need to verify who is that one, Ravindra. If you want to insert
Yes, sir.
verification point, you can insert, no problem. Say, observe Amita, in this test case, you can insert 2 verification points. One is after login, another is after, what is that one? Verifying, for verifying required elements, that is one. Second one, for login. Here, optional. Okay. Verification for login is optional. We already tested working. Example. Anyhow, it is smoke testing, reduce the work, but don't leave any aspect. Okay. Next. Here, observe Ravindra. We no need
Look
to
for
check all elements, Ravindra. For
yes, sir.
example, observe Shan also. Suppose if you want to check all elements, that is a difficult process. And one more thing not required. Observe Supriya. Suppose online catalog link not available. Any problem
Yes, sir.
for smoke testing?
No, sir.
No. Suppose support site not available, administrator not available, leave it. We will check in comprehensive testing time, testing
Yes.
module. Here, suppose manufacturer's link not available. Observe, Ravindra. Manufacturer's link not available. Problem na?
Yes, sir. Because we are verifying that function.
Suppose if manufacturer not available, then no use of categories and products also, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So here I'm here enough. Next steps over. Those are the maximum steps. Verification points. Verification points. Okay.
Sir, this one is adding manufacturer, sir. So do we need to add manufacturer here?
Oh, I forgot. Yes. But
Yeah.
after verification only, na. And one more thing, just
Yes,
a
sir.
minute. Your mistake, Ravindra. Here, no adding manufacturer verification, na.
Okay. Yeah, next one is adding
Next
manufacturer, sir.
one,
Yes.
Ravindra, don't confuse. Observe,
Yes, sir.
Ravindra,
Yes.
this
Sorry.
test, okay, cool. This test case, don't confuse. This test case only for checking the availability of important elements called manufacturer, category, and that product, etc. Later we
Correct,
will
sir.
check.
Correct.
Later we will check vendor, etc. Here, verify. For example, manufacturer. Next, uh, category.
Category.
Suppose and product. Okay, some reports also, but you check these three.
Sir, all these are optional or compulsory?
These three mandatory.
Compulsory.
Otherwise, you cannot forward. Who is asking?
Supriya, sir.
Supriya, these are mandatory. Observe. Here, add manufacturer functionality is there now. Suppose manufacturer link not available, then no use of category link, no use of product now. If no manufacturer, no use of category, no use of product. Suppose if product link not available, but you can check manufacturer category, but you cannot check product now.
Yes, sir.
Next, adding product also important business operation in our application now.
Yes, sir.
So important. See, mandatory, not some more mandatory also there, but I am writing three, and one report also mandatory, isn't it, Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
Verify manufacturer category. Yes, currency also. Yes, currency also. But I am writing here some important. Okay, you can mention that one, currency also. Currency also, but here I am writing important one. Okay, product elements, availability. Manual test case, it is very easy na, Supriya, for this one example. Okay,
Yes,
automation
sir.
also okay. Number of times you can execute. If it is manual, every time observation required, smoke time, smoke testing time, next comprehensive testing time, next regression cycles, etc. If it is automation, once you create the test case, tool can observe multiple times. But this is observation scenario. Observe, Ravindra. Some test cases are feasible in test automation. Some test cases are feasible in manual. Some only possible in manual. That is a different case. Already we discussed 100% test automation impractical. We try to automate maximum. Okay. Observe, Ravindra, this type of observation cases, manual testing, very easy na?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You just go
automation
and
also
yeah,
okay,
very
but manual also very easy. Just enter the valid username, password, then observe the links. Just click the link, that add page available, add manufacturer available. Okay, not only availability. Observe, you can extend this test case, Ravindra.
Sir, in
Observe,
sir, in real
Ravindra.
time, are they
Ah,
In real time, are they really need to write automation for
yes,
smoke detection, sir?
yes. Otherwise,
Okay.
every time, see, we convert smoke tests only as
Sanity.
sanity tests for regression cycles, but with
Yes, yes, yes.
one or two changes. See, the initial difference is smoke testing for on initial build, remaining sanity on modified builds. Sometimes
Yes, sir.
difference is there. Sometimes difference will be there for initial build and modified builds. Some changes may happen. That's why two concerns. Anyhow, smoke testing and sanity testing controversy concept. People are saying, observe Ravindra, general topic. In our software industry, we have three types of concepts, not only in software industry. You take any industry, chemical, mechanical, civil, any industry, Ravindra, general topic, you will have three types of concepts, Ravindra. One is global concepts, global. Another is local concepts, global concepts, local concepts. Third one is controversy concepts. Means in India, some people are saying smoke is like, sanity is like. Suppose in
Yeah.
Bangladesh, people are saying smoke and sanity same, no difference. Example, David. See, controversy time you don't argue, but not controversy. All concepts are not controversy concept. In our scenario,
Even
smoke and
even
just a minute, smoke and sanity controversy. Remaining concepts
yes, sir.
general. Continue, Ravindra.
Even when I learned QTP first time, they also mentioned smoke and sanity is same, sir.
Yes, yes. So,
It's 10 years back.
in interviews also, Shishma try to explain like this. Suppose if it is controversy concept, smoke and sanity testing. Suppose if interviewer asks what is the difference between smoke and sanity testing, you give your explanation. Suppose smoke and sanity almost all same, but what is smoke testing? Verifying whether the software build is accepting or not by executing basic, verifying whether the initial software build, initial important, first one, verify the initial or first software build is acceptable or not by executing basic functionality tests. Sanity testing almost all same to same like smoke, but what is sanity testing? Verifying the modified software build.
Modified
Modified
build.
first build,
Yeah.
second build. Sorry, first build initial only. Modified means third build or fourth build or fifth build or 10th build, depends on application. Sanity testing, verifying whether the modified software build is acceptable or not by executing same basic functionality tests. You give your explanation and stick on that explanation, then interviewer can accept. Don't argue. Suppose if interviewer argues not like that, you can say, in our company, in our current project also, for example, we are following like this. If any alternates are there, I will check. Like, okay na Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
Okay na Shipriya, are you following this concept? What are the
Yes, sir.
three
Yes, sir.
types of concepts in the industry? Any industry, civil or IT? What are the three types of
Global,
concepts?
global.
Global. Observe Ravindra. Global concepts. Suppose Ravindra, in Selenium we insert this one. What is that one? Verification points in our test cases. Suppose for verification points, if you use if condition, global, local, and controversy. Okay, Amita. If you use if condition, if anybody ask that one, what is the syntax of if condition? How you use if condition of Java in Selenium? You can explain. That is global or local or controversy concept.
So global, sir.
Global. You cannot change. If it is, yes, Samita, if it is
Yeah.
India or Bangladesh or US or suppose in US, Texas or California or some New York, any state, that is global. We cannot change that one. Okay. Suppose, observe, Sishma, suppose explain about test case template. Suppose if you explain X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, something. If I say, no, not like that. In my company, I use different template. Yes, in your company, you can use different template. Purpose is same. Test case purpose is same. To execute the test case, you can write different types of steps, but purpose is same. Uh, say test case, observe Ravindra, is it global concept, test case template, global concept or
So,
local concept?
local, sir.
Yes, Amita, you are also correct. Amita, local concept. Why? Suppose you take, suppose in my project I am using ALM. For that, for writing manual test cases also, uh, I will use ALM defined test case template. Otherwise, in ALM customization options also there, I can add or remove some fields in test case template.
Fields, sir.
Fields in
Yeah.
test case template.
You can customize on your own
Yes,
based on
we
your
can
requirements.
customize the template if required for our project. Okay, that is different
So
case.
even for there's a lot of tools also available now, sir, for
Yes,
the test case thing. So
and
it's a
one
local, yeah.
local concept, Sushma. Why? Suppose observe this concept. Test case templates may vary from not only test case defect report also example. Test case template may vary from one company to another. Sometimes one project to another also, Ravindra. Suppose in my company we used lengthy template for last project. In this current project only simple template with 4 or 5 fields only. Why? This is simple project and not critical project. Budget also less as well as time also less. Customer also told complete it simple like this. So
Maybe like
test
enhancement
case
type, sir.
template may vary from one company to another, sometimes one project to another also. Getting?
Agree, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes, sir.
Cool. Welcome. Okay, na, Sishma. Now, Amita, I gave examples to all concepts. Global. Suppose if you are using any programming, conditional or loop statements, that is global. And one more thing in tool features also, Ravindra, observe Ravindra. Suppose step generator feature is there. If you ask anybody what is step generator, it is used to generate recordable and non-recordable steps in UFT. Example. Suppose if you say using step generator, I will generate verification points in my company or in India. Is it correct?
Um, yes, sir.
How to generate verification points using step generator?
Oh, sorry. No. Verification point wrong, sir. No, I thought it's generating
Observe
step.
Indra
Yeah.
and Sushma also. Ahalya, Shan, all of you observe. Step generator, one feature is there in EFT tool. Anyhow, Selenium WebDriver doesn't have any tool features. Step generator.
Step
Using step
generator. Yes,
generator,
sir.
what is the primary purpose of step generator in UFT, formerly QTP? Using step generator, Ravindra, we can generate recordable and non-recordable steps. Recordable
Yes, sir.
steps you can use you can use recording feature, easy feature. You no need to generate. Okay, but facility is there in step generator. When we use step generator for generating non-recordable steps, suppose object disabled, you have to capture that value from the state box. One value is there, but object is disabled state. That time you can generate steps using step generator. Okay. Suppose if you explain what is step generator, if I ask, if you explain step generator, it is used to generate recordable and non-recordable steps like that. It is okay. Suppose if you explain in our company, in this country, we are using step generator for exception handling and insert verification points, etc. That is not correct. Getting this point, Ravindra?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now tell me, step generator is global feature or local feature or controversy feature?
So local, sir.
Think. Huh?
Global, sir.
Global. Global.
Yes, global.
Not controversy, Sean. No controversy. No
Yeah,
controversy.
yeah. It's no controversy.
No
It's clear. It's
controversy, no
global.
local also. Okay, Sean. No local also. Why? Step
You can use
generator
same thing anywhere.
purpose of step generator clear. It is
Yes,
if it
sir.
is
Yes.
India or Bangladesh or Sri Lanka,
Pakistan.
purpose is clear. You cannot use that step generator for other purposes. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Suppose this one test case template or defect report template, that is local. Next, suppose smoke testing and sanity testing, some controversy. Okay. Smoke and sanity also important concepts. Actually, those are global concepts earlier, but controversy. Okay, na? Now
It's
continue,
become
Ravindra.
controversy.
Continue. Continue, Ravindra. Verify manufacturer, category, product, elements availability. And I am observe Sean. I am increasing the visibility or purpose of verification point. Important elements availability. Not only availability. Observe Ravindra. Suppose manufacturer link available. Okay. If you click that link, nothing happens. Then no use na.
Yes, sir.
And check. And check.
Check performance.
Okay, check the functionality. Function or not. This is general
Yeah.
term.
Check the functional.
And check enough.
Check
Check
the
means click
functionality.
only,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? Check means click only. Just a minute. Just a minute. Keyboard functionality. Or just click check. Now continue Ravindra verification point. Verify manufacturer, category, currency, and product elements availability and check.
And click. Yeah, and check the
Check means
functionality.
here functionality is click. After click, what will happen? That we will write in verification. Here only headlines, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, test data, or you can say another term, input data. Input data.
Username, password, sir.
Yes. Username. Next,
Password.
password only, not others. No others.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Suppose, don't ask why you are writing double quotes. String type data na just indication. Admin. Otherwise, you can write admins plain. No issue. Okay. Next, come Shushma, fourth one. Okay, Ravindra, I will call you later.
Okay.
Fourth one. Fourth one. Fourth one completed. No, third one completed.
Third one
Fourth one.
completed. Yes, sir.
Here also reusable component. Okay, Ravindra, good.
Admin.
Fourth one. Suppose observe Supriya, add manufacturer also admin require now if it is manual testing after login manually after confirmation of login you can check objects
By
or
object.
elements availability after that immediately without log off
Yes,
immediately
sir.
immediately
We can check.
you can check admin link. Click the admin link. That is over. Okay, here also click the admin link. Next, enter. Sorry, click the manufacturer link.
Here's the link.
Enter manufacturer name. Enter upload some file, etc. Image, etc. Okay. Here we will write end-to-end scenarios. Why? It is automated test, no dependencies. It supports Selenium, not only Selenium, test automation supports 24/7 testing, means
Yes, sir.
round the clock and round the week testing, no day and night concept. Okay. These are the test steps required now.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
one more thing, test data also required. Test data also required. One more general step after this one. Uh, here click
Manufacture.
manufacturer link. This is general step. Here verification point, one or more. Suppose login not required. Here also same optional, Supriya. If you want
Okay,
to
sir.
check, you can check. Otherwise, optional. Just a minute. Oh, verification points. Tell me, Shipriya. And one more thing, for verification points, several ways available in our applications. You can follow important way, but no need to follow always. Sometimes we use URL, sometimes we use some element availability based on our application nature. Verify. And one more thing, some other steps also there. I forgot. Observe, Supriya.
Yes, sir.
Manufacturers clicking
Mm-hmm.
first admin login. Admin, I forgot this one. Actually, I timeout. Observe, Ravindra, did you observe this function?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Timeout
Yes.
na. Actually, we are in index page
Sir,
only. After some time, if you click, if you try to click manufacturing, what will happen? Again, it redirected to login page na.
Mm-hmm.
yes, sir, sir, sir.
So
Sir,
time.
that comes under security testing, sir. The timeout thing.
No. You can use smoke also, but I forgot that one. Smoke also.
No, no, yes, sir. But in general term,
Yes,
like
yes.
if you,
Comprehensive testing time, security testing.
okay, sir.
Observe,
Cool.
security time, in login also, security function is there, Ravindra. And one more thing,
Yes, sir.
as per ISTQB, see, there is also some controversy is there, but as per ISTQB syllabus, basically we have 4 test types. Earlier I conducted ISTQB certification programs also and got 90%, more than 90% result. We have ITB in Noida. From that, invigilators come and conduct the paper-based exam. Earlier, now I think that is this one, online exam. Earlier,
Online exam, sir. Yes.
Ravindra, earlier I conducted classroom and corporate trainings for ISTQB foundation level exam. I know that syllabus and I conducted several programs, nearly 25 to 30 programs. That times paper based exam, Ravindra. But
Okay, sir.
CST, etc. But I didn't conduct CST, etc. online. But this one, see, in India, most of the people preferring general topic. Most of the people preferring ISTQB. Why? Reasonable price, 4,000 nada. But in our organization, we are
Yes, sir.
conducted exam. They told to us, if you are having 10 people minimum, 500 reduction, means suppose if you participate through company, then 3,500 only fees. Suppose if you
Oh,
are
okay, sir.
individual, 4,000. Suppose if you are individual participating in Hyderabad or Bangalore or any city in India, 4,000. And one more thing, 65% cut off. Suppose if you fail for first attempt example, within some duration, I think 1 year or 2 years, some duration is there. Within that, fees reduction, 2,500 or something, fees reduction is there for second attempt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, forget about that one. In ISTQB syllabus, earlier paper-based exam, invigilators came from that Delhi, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, but NCR, National Capital Region, and conducted Hindi people conducted exam. Uh, I am also I also coordinated with them etc. We got 90% result for every time maximum, except 1 or 2 times 70 to 80%, 1 or 2 times, remaining times 90%. And one more thing, in ISTQB syllabus, some white box testing chapter also there in ISTQB, that is not in manual testing, okay. But in ISTQB syllabus, observe Sean, in ISTQB syllabus, what is our concept? What is our concept, Ravindra?
Black
About
box, sir.
security,
Pardon, no. What is our concept now?
manufacturing.
We need data. Not required, Amita. Not required. Already I told why you are asking that one. Not test levels, Amita. Okay, Amita, leave it. What is our discussing topic, Ravindra? Why I go to for that? Yes. Security
Man,
The
testing.
website,
Security
security,
testing,
sir.
Ravindra. Observe. That's why this conclusion. Observe, Ravindra. Ravindra not responding.
Yes, sir.
Say.
No, yes, sir.
Security testing point of view, we are discussing this one. Say, some are saying security testing is non-functional test types. Say, basically we have four test types. Functional test type, non-functional testing, next, as per ISTQB, structural testing, next, confirmation testing or regression testing. Change related testing or another name. Okay. But anyhow, we conducted confirmation testing while functional only required testing. Structural, generally we cannot perform. Why? Structural testing, white box testing, developers conduct. But two important test types for independent testers. One is functional testing, another is non-functional testing. Anyhow, functional testing, you take any country, any industry, any domain, I think up to 80% market share functional testing. Functional testing is mandatory for every application. Non-functional testing optional, but for some applications required. I think up to 20% only non-functional testing. And one more thing, non-functional, we have several test types. Performance testing, usability testing, recovery testing, reliability testing, international localization testing, internationalization testing, configuration testing, etc. Some are saying security testing also non-functional testing. In some training institutes also saying security testing is non-functional testing. It is also controversy, Ravindra. But as per ISTQB syllabus. ISTQB prepared syllabus, not their own, Sean. ISTQB syllabus, not their own syllabus, Ravindra. ISTQB syllabus from, okay, Sean. ISTQB syllabus from standard organizations like BS, British Standards, ISO, IEEE, etc. standards. They observe, Ravindra, general topic important one, future point of view also important. ISTQB syllabus based on, they took the syllabus from non-governmental standard organizations like ISO, IEEE, BS, British standards, etc. Not their own. As per ISTQB syllabus, security testing is security testing comes under functional test type, not non-functional. But in India and in some other companies also, countries also, some are saying non-functional. But anyhow, it is controversy concept. But as per ISTQB syllabus, that syllabus from standards organizations, this is functional test type. Observe, Ravindra and Sean, what ISTQB syllabus telling, functional test types, important test type. Functional test types very low, 2 or 3, but non-functional several, but market share 20% only. This functional market share 80%. Observe, Ravindra, Under functional testing, functionality testing, it is subtype Ravindra. Don't confuse. As like functional. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Under functional, just a minute. Okay, Sean. Okay. Observe, if you go in depth, is it clear, Sishma? As per ISTQB syllabus, but that syllabus not their own, as per
Yes, sir.
industry standards, ISO, BS, and IEEE. As per industry standards, security testing is functional test type, but controversy concept.
Functional.
Say, observe. Functional testing, it is one type. Next, non-functional testing. This is another type. In which, observe Ravindra, Shan, and one more thing, it is my suggestion. Okay, Shan, it is my suggestion. If you want bright career in software testing, you try to get certifications, at least 2 certifications minimum. Maximum no limitation, minimum 2. Why? Nowadays, observe Ravindra, nowadays most of the companies in India also, Accenture, etc., providing weightage for certification apart from experience. Suppose they ask 4+ years or 5+ years or 10+ years experience. Next, this one, any testing certification, either ISTQB or CST or CSQE, preferable or added advantage. Like sometimes they ask for this requirement. Okay. That depends on country, but anyhow,
Experience is, yeah.
experience is
not
mandatory,
anywhere.
experience is primary thing, certification secondary, okay, I can accept. But nowadays,
Yeah.
certification
This,
also having weightage in our resume, not only in resume, career.
yes, sir. It will add
So,
weight for your career.
right.
That's right.
Experience mandatory, that is ultimate, no other that one. Certification optional, but nowadays important, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Say, sometimes,
I
okay,
have one,
okay,
sir,
Stan.
already.
Sometimes yearly, I am finding some requirements also. Sometimes they ask 2+ or 4+3 years, 4+ experience required, manual testing skills, test automation using UFTR, Selenium, etc. Some programming knowledge, some SQL knowledge. Next, and one more thing, testing certifications. They provide star mark is mandatory. Anyone, ISTQB / CSTE / CSQE, etc. Like. So, observe Amita, anyhow, experience is primary, mandatory. But, okay, Amita. Nowadays, most of the companies, not only in US, throughout the world, all the world, preferring certification. It is one designation, it is one qualification like. So try to get 2 certification at least. One is vendor neutral certification. Vendor neutral means no vendor, means manual testing. Suppose for manual testing, no vendor, some third party organizations conducting. Observe this one, Ravindra, ISTQB,
Third party.
providing third party providing manual testing, that certification, the certification syllabus, manual testing, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it that from ISEP, sir. ISEP.
And one more thing, ISTQB, this one, Europe based organization, UK.
Yes, sir.
Actually, mother of ISTQB is IS EB, I think. Okay.
Sir, ISTQB and ISEP both are same, I think,
Both
right,
not
sir?
same. Mother, some say
Yeah.
derived from
Parent
parent
child.
like, derived from ISEB, but some syllabus variations are there. But for
Yeah.
testing nowadays, most of the companies as well as people preferring ISTQB, rather than that ISTQB. But ISTQB provides a certification for all streams in IT industry, development also.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing, vendor neutral. This is Europe-based organization. Anyhow, this is one point. Okay, leave it. US people won't accept Europe domination or any other country domination. They have their own stand organizations. They raised some certification organizations also. Ravindra, CSTE, CSQE are there now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say, observe Ravindra. Okay, this is general topic. In India, I think general concept. In India, it is number 2 in terms of English speaking people. America population 32 crore. Out of 32 crore, nearly 31 crore know English, except 70 lakh to 1 crore. They know Spanish, some other local languages. Okay. But in India, out of 125 crore population, nearly 24 crore people know English. At least
Yes, sir.
in any
Second largest,
state,
sir.
any state.
Yeah.
After India in Asia, okay, Amita. After India in Asia, not China. China 140 crore nearly population, but not China. China won't prefer English. Nowadays they are introducing English. China local
If China,
domination. Their language Mandarin is there. Mandarin means Chinese. See,
sir, if China comes with familiar with English, then we have tough competition.
yes, nowadays, see, they have their own search engines also now.
Chinese.
Baidu, world top 4, competitor to Google, example. But nowadays, they are understanding the things and worldwide business point of view, Sean, they are introducing English in all sectors. Okay, that is different case. But in
They're really poor in English, sir.
observe Sean, observe Ravindra, in India, in Asia, after India, Philippines is the only country having this one English speakers,
More English speaking
more English
people.
speakers.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
But it's controversy. But I am not blaming anybody. Why? That Philippines population nearly 10 crore only. Suppose Pakistan 17 crore, Bangladesh 16 crore, Japan 13 crore, Russia 16 crore, 15 crore, etc. But this is 10 crore only. But why Philippines having more English speakers? It is Christian country, but their official language is Filipino. But most of the people
Yeah.
knows nearly 70 to 80% people know English. That's why nowadays in general topic I am completing within 1 or 2 minutes. Amita, nowadays migrants also it is second place in US, Philippines getting. Say observe final conclusion. Except Mexico. Mexico is in North America. First Canada, next middle US, bottom South Mexico. Except Mexico, when it comes to migrants of US, Supriya, first China. Okay, China IT very low, but other sectors. Second place Philippines, third place India. Nowadays India increasing. In India, in South India, Telugu people increasing. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anyhow, that's one. Leave it. Come to mainstream, Sean. Not mainstream, it is also substream. Functionality. Functionality testing.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Sir, just want to ask.
Who is asking?
Ahalya, sir.
Ahalya.
Tell me, Ahalya.
Test levels are functional, non-functional, structural, and.
Just a minute. Test types topic, not levels. Don't
Okay,
confuse.
these are
Levels
test
different.
types.
Test
Yeah.
types as per international syllabus. What are they? Just a minute. Functional.
And test levels. Okay.
Not levels.
Levels
types.
are unit integration.
Unit
Yes, sir.
integration
Levels
test
are-
levels. Don't confuse.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Now we are discussing types only.
Okay.
Functional testing, Next, observe. Non-functional
another
testing
doubt.
is
Sir, so test design techniques are white box testing, black box
is it
testing, and
relevant question?
experience-based testing.
Is it
No,
relevant
no,
question?
no, sir. And
Is it
no, I
Selenium?
just want to
At least is it related to Selenium?
no, sir,
Tell
because
me.
just like tested techniques, because test techniques
Test
and
design
test
techniques
design.
only for manual testing. For automation, no techniques required. Okay, good question. Tell me.
Yeah, yes, sir. But test techniques are different and test design techniques are different, right?
Both are same.
Like test.
Both are same. Just a
Okay.
minute. See, actually, test techniques, no complete term. Tested design techniques, in which you can
Okay.
find white box test design techniques, black box test design techniques, or
Okay.
specification based techniques. Next,
Okay.
third one,
Okay, sir.
experience based techniques. And one more thing, this one in black box testing techniques, you can find two more categories, subcategories. One is static test design techniques, another is dynamic test design techniques.
Dynamic.
Under dynamic
Yeah.
test design
Okay.
techniques, you can find equivalent classes, boundary value
Yes,
analysis,
boundary values.
decision table
DBA.
testing,
Yes.
state transition testing, use case testing, etc. Okay, now don't
Yes,
confuse.
sir.
Next,
Yes.
reviews
Yeah.
comes.
Okay.
Reviews come under static technique. That is different case. Anyhow,
Yeah.
my video is there.
Yes, sir.
Software test design techniques, 2 hours 11 minutes. I think class notes also I posted in as comment. You can get that one. And one more thing, don't mix
Okay.
in auto. Okay, cool, good question. Any other in automation testing? No techniques required. Ravindra, observe Ravindra.
Sir.
Why we use test design techniques? Suppose I already told in that video you can find. Okay, see, exhaustive testing is impractical. What is exhaustive testing? Okay, Sean. Exhaustive testing is impractical. You can find exhaustive testing term and topic in ISTQB syllabus foundation level also. Exhaustive testing is impractical. What is exhaustive testing? Testing with all possible inputs and preconditions. That is impractical.
Yes, sir.
Suppose one user ID object is there, as per test requirements, it has to take alpha numeric 4 to 16 characters long or 8 to 20 characters long. If you want to test with all alphabets, all numeric, all special character, negative testing. Next, 8 size, 9 size, 10 size, 11 size, 11 with alphabets, 11 with numeric, 11 with special character, 11 with mixed, etc. That is
Yeah.
impractical. You have to test,
Yes, sir.
you have to collect, you have to prepare thousands of test data for a single test case, lakhs of test data. It is impractical. In order to execute the test case, it takes nearly 1 year or 2 years for single test case, or at least 3 months example. So in order to reduce the input domain and output domain, we go for techniques. Technique means an easy way to do something. That is general. Here we reduce the input. We try to reduce the input using equivalent classes, boundary value analysis, etc. Instead of testing the application or testing the functionality
Yeah.
with all possible, we cover all boundaries or edges, etc. Okay, but Ravindra, observe these test design techniques not required for test automation, Ravindra. Isn't it, Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
Why? Tool is software. We are using programming. It can do anything. It can check all possible within short time. So you no need to reduce the input or output domain. Good question. Observe, Amita, you no need to reduce the input domain and output domain in test automation or automated testing. Why? Tool is software. We are using programming. It can do anything, everything. Observe, Ravindra. Suppose I want to check one range. Suppose user ID object accepts, okay, Amita, accepts 4 to 20 characters long alphabets. For that, you can write condition na. Ravindra, suppose if you write
Yes,
compound
sir.
condition, suppose user ID length equal to 4, greater than or equal to user ID length length less than or equal to 20. Next, values some alpha. You can write one more condition or single condition. With that condition, you can check all maximum limitations na Ravindra. Suppose 4 length, 5 length. Suppose if you input is 3 length, it will reject or show error or show test fail. 21 fail. In between 4 and 20, it will pass. If it is manual testing, you need to write multiple test cases. Why human user cannot verify or cannot focus on multiple verifications at a time? Tool can focus. Okay, na Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes.
the final conclusion, Sushma, regarding this test design techniques? Final conclusion? Software test design techniques are only for manual testing. For test automation
Not for.
and for test automation or automated testing, no test design techniques required. Why? Tool
Because
is
we have
software.
programming.
Tool can do it, yeah.
Tool can do it. Anyhow, we are using programming apart with tool features, apart from tool features. But in Selenium, no tool feature, but you can do everything with programming. So tool can concentrate that. Why tool is software? If it is manual testing, human user cannot concentrate on multiple aspects at a time. Now observe this one. Anyhow, I will provide this one. Observe Halya. Structural testing. It is white box. Only developers conduct this one. Next, the name is change related testing. Anyhow, nowadays, not nowadays, from the beginning, change related testing also one part of functional testing. Not only part of functional testing, Ravindra, it is also part of performance testing. Anyhow, during observe functionality, I forgot. While functionality testing, Ravindra, we cover change related testing also na required things
Yes, sir.
are a regression testing. Apart from ISTQB, one more name is there, Sean, that is conformation. General term, conformation testing, but real, okay, Sean, real time term only. But most of the people using regression testing, Sushma, but you can use change related testing. It is also official term. Conformation testing also official term. But observe, forgot these two, Ahalya. Why? Structural testing developers activity, but change related testing in all example in functionality testing and in security testing, performance testing. But in functional testing, we will cover required change related testing. So leave these two. In our our independent testers point of view, these two important, not the functional testing and
Non-fun. Non-functional.
non-functional testing. Non-functional. Yes, these two only. I forgot. Observe Ravindra. These two only na. Our independent testers point of view. These two only important na.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But basically 4 types. Here also controversy, Sean. As per ISTQB 4 types, but in India some other, I'm not aware of remaining countries clearly. But in India, most of the people saying like this only. Software test type 2
Even
types.
out of the countries
Functional
also.
okay, Sean. What is Ravindra?
Even other countries also same, sir.
Yes.
I don't
Most
know.
of the people
Yeah.
saying like this. What are test types? Basically, test types 2 types. Test types are two types: functional test types, functional testing and non-functional testing.
Non-functional.
But as per ISTQB, I know that syllabus, international syllabus also, but I conducted also exam that program, programs multiple. Say as per industry standards. Here you cannot, you no need to mention ISTQB, Ravindra. You can mention like this: as per industry standards, four types:
Yes, sir.
functional
Yes.
testing, non-functional testing, structural testing, and change related testing or regression testing. But our independent testers point of view, structural testing not required, change related we cover in functional testing required things. In performance also change related may be there, in security also change related may be there, but our main focus is functional testing and non-functional testing. But as per observer Sean, why you no need to mention ISTQB syllabus, like you can mention directly industry standards. Why? Because okay, good Sean. ISTQB syllabus from industry standards. ISTQB not having their own syllabus. They collected syllabus from international organizations, ISO, IEEE, BS, British standards, etc. So you can directly mention. Okay, anyhow, this one. Observe Ahalya, out of these four, I am taking, this is complete sense, first two. But so many people telling security test, observe, oh no, I misplaced. Non-functional only. This one, function. Just a minute. Misplaced. Observe Ravindra, misplaced. Functional testing, non-functional testing, structural testing, next change related testing or regression testing or confirmation testing. But our independent testers point of view, first two types are important: functional testing and non-functional testing. They have some subtypes. Functional testing, observe Amita, functionality testing. Next, security testing, interoperability testing. You go for the text, you no need to go for the text and just understand. Anyhow, diverting the topic. Observe, Ravindra, we are not saying UFT or Selenium functionality test tool, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Why security testing? See, indirectly we are covering security testing aspects also now.
Yeah.
Suppose for login we are using valid inputs, invalid inputs, and we are checking that suppose after 3 login observation, after 3 login failed attempts, it has to log the login functionality for 5 minutes. We are checking all these. We can check. So that's why they are saying functional test tool, functional and regression test tool, not functionality test tool. Why? Functionality okay, but apart from functionality, they cover. They can cover functionality testing, security testing, little bit compatibility testing also na.
Yes, sir.
So this one, non-functional test types. Observe, Sushma, important one, highest market area, performance testing. Observe Ravindra. Nowadays, some are confusing load testing, performance testing, same, not same. Load testing relation is there, but difference also there. Performance testing, load testing. Load testing is subset of performance testing. Purpose same,
Correct,
but
sir.
performance testing global one. Say some are saying load test tools. In internet also you can find, but correct is performance testing. Okay. Under performance testing, observe Amita, subtypes. Load testing, it is subset of performance testing. Okay, Mita. Load testing. Next, stress. Stress testing. Next, spike testing. Next, data volume testing, etc. Endurance testing. These are subsets of performance testing. Next, usability testing. Next, reliability. Don't ask what is reliability, what is usability. It is different. Just I am mentioning. It is actually it's not our syllabus. I know, but takes more time. Reliability testing. Next, recovery testing. Next, for web applications, availability. Just a minute. Availability, 24/7 availability. Manual testing is suitable for this one. Otherwise, you can automate, no issue. Availability testing. Next, local. Just a minute. Localization testing, combined. Internationalization testing, configuration testing. Next, installation. Configuration testing also called as hardware testing, but high level only. Installation testing, etc. Okay. Observe Ravindra, part of this functionality testing, Selenium or UFT can cover security testing. Just a minute. Security testing and some compatibility testing also, na Ravindra? Browser compatibility,
Yes,
you can check the browser compatibility, na? Suppose cross browser testing is there, na?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now come to mainstream. You asked security, na? Security testing is controversy concept, but as per international standards, it comes under functional testing. Under functional testing, you can find functionality testing, security testing, interoperability testing. You can find ISTQB syllabus in ISTQB syllabus. Okay. Next, come to this one. Observe Ravindra. Using Selenium, we cover security also, but here we cannot segregate. In manual testing, you can segregate cases, functional test cases, security test case. For example, one security test case in this application, observe. Suppose, what is that one? Verify admin user failed login attempts. Here, business rule. What is the business rule? After 3 failed login attempts, application has to log the login process for 5 minutes.
5
Even
minutes.
though
Yes,
you
sir.
enter valid username and password, it won't accept. After 5 minutes only, you can get a login. And one more thing, suppose security check. Example, suppose after entering login, if you leave that browser window for 5 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours, after that, if you try to click any element on index page, then it will redirect to, it has to redirect to login page. After once again login only you can, those are security cases, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, where does this credit card details and the address
Actually,
in e-commerce?
in this application, that credit card details not included. Already I told this application is
But is
not.
that comes under security, sir? The testing, the type of testing of card
What I told,
storage details
security
kind of stuff.
testing, okay, but we are covering with Selenium now. Security
Yes,
testing,
sir.
part
Yes.
of functional testing or not, as per industry
Yeah,
standards.
part of function only.
Part of functional only. See, observe, Selenium or UFT not saying like this. Ours is functionality testing tool. Functional testing tool means
Yes, sir.
they can
Everything
cover
covers.
functionality testing. Next,
Security
suppose
testing.
redirecting functionality. That is functionality testing. Suppose after clicking that online catalog link, it has to redirect from admin to user interface. That is functionality. Here, no security, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, any problem?
No, sir. No.
Say, and one more thing. Anyhow, our syllabus is Selenium. In manual testing, we segregate these types. Observe Ahalya also. Here, anyhow, we can't go for usability testing, performance testing, etc. Here, apart from functionality testing, where is that one? Apart from functionality testing, we also cover security testing and little bit compatibility testing. Cross browser testing is there, compatibility testing, etc. But we cannot segregate cases. These are functionality cases, these are security test cases, these are compatibility test cases, etc. We write under functional testing, main type. Okay na, Ahalya? Ravindra?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Thank you.
Ravindra. And one more thing, Ravindra, you know, you have some experience on what is that one? UFT, formerly QTP na?
Yes, sir.
QTP basically functional and regression test tool na, as per their
Yes, sir.
documentation. And tool tag also, like advanced keyword driven testing is tool tag, but they mention under the UFT functional and regression testing. While launching also, I think you can find, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Functional and regression test tool. But, and one more thing, observe Ravindra, it supports performance testing also, Ravindra. We can create multiple, we can work with multiple instance of the application also using UFT, but difficult process, Ravindra. Suppose if you
Yes, sir.
want
I
to check,
had that one, but I never tried. Yeah.
if you want to check thousands of instance or hundreds of instance, this writing code is difficult process. That's why generally we don't use that one, and vendor also not recommended for that purpose. But observe Shan also, but UFT supports some extent of performance testing. Okay,
Performance
Shan.
testing. Yes, sir.
But basically it is functional and regression test tool. So generally we don't use it. And one more thing, some companies using Selenium also for performance testing.
Yes, sir. I read somewhere that.
But in my introduction chapter also I didn't mention that one in order to avoid the confusion. But actually observe Amita, using Selenium, some people are conducting performance testing also, but basically it is not performance test tool. And one more thing, basically Selenium for computer software, but nowadays some people are using Selenium for mobile testing also. But I think in first chapter I told that one, mobile applications, basically three types. What are they? Native applications. You can find native. You can find these native applications in Play Stores, Google Play Store, etc. Next, web apps or web applications. Next, hybrid applications like what is that one? Skype like hybrid. But Selenium doesn't support hybrid applications, native applications, but Selenium supports web apps. See, basically, observe Ravindra, this final point. Selenium supports web applications, not only computer web applications, also
And
mobile
mobile
web
also.
applications. Suppose if you have mobile web apps, then you can use Selenium. Why? Selenium supports web applications. Okay,
Yes,
mobile
sir.
browser different only, Amita. Don't mix that concept. Here, Selenium versus mobile software we are selling. Browsers may vary. How can you use? Okay, Amita. How can you use this Mozilla Firefox directly on mobile device? Browsers may vary. Browser just mediator. Suppose EFT. Nowadays, observe Ravindra. EFT also they introduced one module, mobile center, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Nowadays in EFT general point, in EFT also they introduced one separate module. They integrated the module mobile center. Now EFT also not only for computer software, also for mobile software, but not all I think. But IPM Pure, Shan, IPM Pure mobile testing tool. It is also open source, pure. See, in my channel, introduction to IPM mobile testing framework, they are saying not tool. In their documentation, they called mobile testing framework, but say so many people are mass term is tool. My 25 minutes introduction also there. You can find that one in YouTube. Okay. Observe Ravindra. Okay, Shan. Okay. Nowadays, version by version, UFT also increasing the support of mobile. Nowadays, it is supporting mobile, but not, I think, 100%, but version by version, they are increasing the support. Okay, na? Okay, Amita, don't go far otherwise. You just remember high level concepts. Selenium can support, okay, Selenium can support mobile web apps apart from computer web applications. Enough. You don't go in depth. What are the supporting browsers? What are the supporting things? What are the simulators, emulators, etc. We are not discussing mobile testing, etc. Okay. Okay. Now come to mainstream. Okay, na Ravindra. So do you no
Yes,
need
sir.
to write stress. You no need to write security test cases separately, na.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Under functional testing, you can write functionality test cases, security test cases, etc. But we know it. We generally we don't write performance test cases, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We
Okay,
don't.
okay, cool. Now come to mainstream. Mainstream observation. Here verification point. Now we diverted by Ravindra asked security. Okay, clear. Now come to mainstream, Ravindra. Here tell me the verification point. Enter here some points required na. I need to enter this one. Enter this link. Some normal steps are also required, Ravindra. Suppose this is the timeout. Observe, Ravindra, in your testing, comprehensive testing, okay, smoke testing not required. Why? You do your testing continuously. Suppose timeout functionality is not performing, no issue, you can test rest of the functionality, every functionality. While comprehensive testing, Ravindra, you can write that, you can add that test case also, Ravindra. What is the test
Yes,
case?
sir. We need to.
Verify security checkout, timeout. Getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. See, admin at 1, 2, 3. Here add, time is less. Add, Ravindra. Click
Click
manufacturer
on
link. Next, uh,
add.
select insert,
Select insert.
insert. Then observe, so many steps are there. Observe. We need to write steps for every every navigational steps. We need to write Selenium WebDriver step na for every navigation.
Yes, sir.
Click manufacturer link, then
Select insert.
observe here. Sean can ask one question. Here also we need to check the elements availability na. Okay, but that is lengthy process. So manually you can observe. So you okay, Sean. You can try to reduce the test cases for smoke. That's why I'm not checking available or required elements or important elements for every screen, but for main screen, login screen, then index page, you check. For remaining, just manually observe. Suppose after clicking insert link, no manufacturer link, you can no need to write
Then we
that
can write
case.
the defects.
You raise the defect to vendor and write the steps. Enough. Okay. Here, continue, Ravindra. Select
Insert.
insert link. It will redirect to another page. Next, enter
Manufacturer details.
manufacturer. Manufacturer, I think name. Enter manufacturer name. Okay, I will write steps. We are going to automate now. Manufacturer name. Here observe. Image
Choose file,
optional,
sir.
Ravindra.
Manufacturer image.
Image
Okay,
optional,
sir.
remaining optional. Say 10. Enter manufacturer image, not enter, upload. An upload process is there.
Yeah, upload.
Upload. Here, just a minute. Optional, not mandatory field. Next, enter. Observe. Enter manufacturer URL. Suppose if they have site, it is also optional. Just a minute. Optional. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Over Ravindra, just a minute, enter login. Over Ravindra. Next, come to this verification. After verification, you can use anyone. Suppose observe Ravindra, here how many items are there? Just I will give simple
189, sir.
verification. I will give simple verification, but you can use other verification. Suppose if you want to check the name and everything, you need to communicate with that backend database MySQL. That is different. Okay, using front end only, I will try. Okay, check this one. Suppose Sean. I'm not entering these optional fields. Just save. Now observe Sean. Sean, count. Observe. Earlier
It's
189. This time
increased.
190.
Yeah, 190.
Increasing. You can use that one. Tell me, Ravindra, verification point. Verify.
Count option after add.
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Capture manufacturers count before add manufacturer and
After
yes,
manufacturer.
after
Add
yes,
manufacturer.
both. Otherwise, suppose before 189, after 190, then confirm. Suppose before 189, after also 189, then problem. Example.
Problem.
Suppose manufacturer after yard manufacturer, or you can say after yard capture and compare these two values. And one more thing, I think here required, Amita, we are capturing numeric 189, 190, but capturing time Java, not only Java, computer program considers the data as string type data in order to perform mathematical calculations, comparison or addition or division or anything. We need to convert the data now.
Yes, sir. We have to convert the data.
Convert. Cool, Amita. Convert. Okay, Anita. Now this case completed, Ravindra. This time, Ravindra, not Ravindra. Sushma, guide me. Add category. Similar steps. Add category. And one more thing, Ravindra. Today I will complete maximum extent. Otherwise, you complete, you write assignment. You take Shan also. You complete, navigation steps 6 and 7, 8 test scenarios, Ravindra. Tomorrow we will
Yes,
start
sir.
automating these scenarios. Direct steps are already there. We will write Selenium test steps. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Yeah, that's fine, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Observe Ahalya also. You write test steps for last these three scenarios. We completed nearly 5, going to complete 5th one, going to complete. So I think all of you are aware with this one. So complete this one. Tomorrow I will start coding, Selenium coding. Okay. Okay, Amita. Now, last example or last topic for the day, Ravindra, verify, add category. After this one, precondition. See, if it is manual testing, you have to write precondition, login. Next, add manufacturer. At least one manufacturer required. Okay. Here, test steps.
But
Ravindra,
we
you
are writing as per Selenium code, right?
as per Selenium. As per Selenium. You continue, Ravindra, you leave over.
Okay, sir.
Next, Supriya, instant browser as per Selenium. Just a minute, up to this one, okay. Add, click
Click category link.
categories link. Click categories link. Next,
Can you show the page, sir?
just a
The
minute.
web page.
Just a minute. Click categories. Categories products, they provided same one. Here, click here two sub buttons na.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First link.
Click on
Here, click on new category
new
button.
category.
New category. Observe.
Click or
Okay.
select.
Click or select. Okay. Mass term click only. Click
New
new.
category.
Just a minute. Click new categories.
New category, sir.
Button or link. We will check that one. Link. Next.
Click new product.
Enter category, not product. Category name. Enter. Add that button name. New categories, not giris. Giri only.
New category.
Okay. Click categories link. Link. Okay. Category / products. Complete sense required.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, confusion. Suppose if any other person automates, confusion. Understandability is more important. Okay. Enter
Enter the
category.
category
Category
name.
name. Next. Observe. File optional, Supriya.
Okay, sir.
Sorting also optional.
Sort.
Suppose if you want this category as first or second, you try that one. But it is optional. I will
Okay.
try. Suppose
Okay.
category
Click.
A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, W. Just save. It is not asking sort na. Sort optional. Otherwise,
Yes.
it will add at end. Okay.
Then
Now
click
tell
on
me.
save.
Enter category name. Next. Upload.
Click
No. Upload.
save image.
Upload. Just a minute. Category image. Upload category image. It is optional. Next.
Click.
Enter a value. Numeric. Enter a value. Enter a
That
value.
is also optional, sir.
Optional. For sorting.
Sort order.
Okay. Otherwise, okay, good. Sort order or sort category. Optional. Observe, Supriya.
Next.
New category.
Enter category name and
Supriya.
sort order.
Suppose 1. Supriya 1.
Sort. Where is that one?
I think.
It
Okay.
went to 7 or 8th place, sir.
Pardon? It went
It
to
went in the middle,
Supriya.
sir.
Observe Ravindra.
Yes, sir.
It
It's
is
there.
there. Observe Ravindra. Supriya is
Yes.
Supriya
And you can
category
see,
is there. It
sir,
is
you can
defect
see the
na.
play button.
Defect na.
Yes, sir.
Clear,
It's
clear.
defect.
There is clear. Clear not required. Suppose if Supriya not available, then clear required or refresh required. Observe. If Supriya available, then why refresh?
Sir, by default only it's taking to first place. But
Now
now
it is take observe. Suppose categories, new category. Suppose X, Y, Z, A. Suppose 7.
it's went to
What
11 or
she
12
told
place.
Amita? Start to open.
Rather
Save
than
only.
coming on first
I'm clicking,
place,
Amita. Otherwise, it won't enter.
Went to go.
Suppose.
Yeah.
no, sir. I think she meant is like rather than after saving, rather than coming in first place, it is going to
Okay.
11th or 15th place.
Okay. Amita. Observe Ravindra. I think is
I
it
think it's defect, sir.
defect only. It is defect. You can raise defect.
Yeah,
Say,
because it's not updating as per the
say
order.
suppose it is not coming to first place. Don't worry. Suppose if it is not coming, suppose observe Supriya. The record
Yes,
is
sir.
coming now.
Yes, sir.
If it is not coming, that is database defect, the severe defect. But it is coming. But
Sir, can we edit and see, sir, how it looks?
that is different one. We are not covering that one. You can communicate with the database and check that one manually also. Observe Supriya. It is a record is entering Supriya, but not in
Yes,
correct
sir.
order, but it is defect.
Correct order.
Say,
Yes, sir.
observe Ravindra. You cannot expect all test cases will pass, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
They're supposed to fail. You need to raise that
Actually,
one.
actually we want to fail some of them.
Yeah,
That
some
means
of
that
them.
they knows that we are working.
Here you can find failed case na. Okay, I will write that one also. Enter.
If everything works, they don't need
Okay,
a
it is
QA, sir.
optional. Optional, Supriya, but I'm writing important means enter. Then you can check important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Then click on save.
Just a minute. Click
Save
save.
button.
Okay, button. Here you check the two aspects. Verification. Verification. Only single aspect but defective. One or more. Observe. Here find. Okay, how to find we will check later. Find we will try later. Find required or entered category uh, in the categories list and observe the sort position. Observe Ahalya also. If both are okay, then pass. Otherwise, you
Fail.
can raise defect and write comment. Category available. For to developers, you can write comment like this, or you can write steps like this. At the end, you can write comment only. After entering, after save, we are finding that category, but not in sort. Sort position is not correct. Like, okay. Next, Supriya, test data,
Yes, sir.
Supriya. Uh,
Username.
is as like this one. Any other? Okay, that sorting value. There is one thing we
Only
forgot.
the
We forgot that one. Observe category. You must know the category name, na?
yes, sir.
Category name. Suppose A, B, C, D, E. Next category image file. Image file. It is optional. Next,
And sort order.
actually file is not input. Okay, actual application input only. Next, category sort value. Suppose 7.
It is also optional.
Okay, it is also optional, but here we are using na. Okay, leave it. These are optional. Ravindra, you complete these also. Here also,
Test result.
just a minute. Here, manufacturer.
Oh,
Manufacturer name,
name.
manufacturer name. Suppose Ravindra. Next, same, these two also.
Image.
Manufacturer image, not sort value. This one, manufacturer URL. Okay, na Ravindra?
Yes, sir.
Manufacturer URL. Okay, now we completed these 5. Okay, observe. Next, Halya, Shan, all of you, you try to write test steps for Selenium orientation. Selenium, manual steps only, but Selenium orientation. You write test steps for remaining these 3. Tomorrow, I will start Selenium coding from first case. Okay, and I'm going to close the session. Any queries? Any queries, Ahalya? Just type the
No,
message.
sir, it's clear.
Okay, cool. Amita? Amita not responding. Priya? Shipriya?
Yes, sir, I'm fine, sir.
Welcome. Ravindra?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, welcome. Sean? Okay, good, Sean. Shishma?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, tomorrow will be our last class.
Okay,
tomorrow.
I will check. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will check. But I won't take on weekend, weekday only. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We will meet on. We will meet tomorrow, not next Monday. Tomorrow class is there. We will meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.